Good afternoon, YouTube. What's going on? It's Mesa back at it with some Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. This video, we're going to go over my favorite weapons, perks, and all sorts of stuff that works for me. And also, we're going to make some weapons and talk about variants and all that sort of good stuff. So, in my limited time playing this weekend, I'm rank 33. And also, in the top right-hand corner, you see JTF Wolverines. That's the mission team that I'm a part of, and I'm ranked 21. I'll show you in a second here why I'm ranked 21 and what you get for ranking them up. Top also right corner, you see I have salvage, 1,755. That's used to make weapons. You get salvage throughout the game. And also I have 43 keys, which is used to buy supply drops. So let's talk about mission teams. That's kind of like, I guess you'd call the factions of Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. So you could choose from 4 different ones so far. I have to be ranked 45 to open up this last one here. But the reason why you want to choose one of these is you go to your quartermaster, you go to the Armoury, then you go down to Mission Team Depot, and you can see here as you rank up that particular mission team, you get to unlock weapons, you get rewards. And as through playing the game, you'll see post-game you get some cosmetic stuff, I believe, from each one of these mission teams. So I'm sticking with the Wolverines until I can get this Karma 45 variant. It's a legendary. You can see these basically have some extra perks in them. Like on this one's got Gambler and it's got Readiness. Reloads faster when the mag is empty. So probably once I grab that, I might switch over to, I don't know, maybe I'll go with this mission team or maybe this one. I don't know. I got to look through all these weapons here and see, okay, what's the next thing on my to-do list that I want. So once I grab that, I'm going to switch over to a different mission team. So now, in terms of class, let's talk about Rigs. Okay, so Rigs is kind of like your specialist in the game. Specialist from Black Ops 3. You got Warfighter, Merc, Synaptic, FTL. Right now, what I like the most is the Merc, where you've got what's called the Steel Dragon, which is a heavy beam-based weapon with multi-target tracking. So it tracks people, just you hose them down with it, okay? I haven't tried the Bolt Charge. I tried Reactive Armor. It goes way too fast, and I don't know. I don't think it's worth it. Steel Dragon is a lot of fun. You also get to choose a trait when you pick one of these rigs. So the trait I choose is Infusion. I regenerate my health faster, even though you die really fast in this game. Doesn't always help. But you can choose things like Man-at-Arms, start with maximum ammo, and weapons no longer slow default movement, or Shockwave, which is kind of like the Fist of Panic from Destiny. But that's how rigs work. You pick one, and then you just roll with it. Alright, so let's talk about my classes and stuff. I'm pretty much sticking with, well, 2 of my main weapons. One is going to be this N4, and it's called N4 Exalted, because I use my salvage to make one. Normally, you just have the N4. This N4 Exalted, it gets a little bit of a ammo increase. So it's if you look in the middle of the screen, it says Stockpile, increased ammo, and it stacks with extended mag. We'll salvage a few things here at the end of the video. So right now, what's working for me is the N4 Exalted. I'm also, the ERAD is really damn good. I just started messing around with the HVR. It's basically the one that has the most damage, but this is pretty much what everyone's been using right now, and I think I have enough salvage where I can make a better version of the ERAD. In terms of attachments, I always love to go with Suppressor, and of course I have to use Ghost. We'll get into the perks in a second here. Pretty much all my weapons, I try to use Silencer on them. You do lose a little bit of range when you do use the Silencer, but in my opinion, it's worth it. It's worth staying off the map, especially me. I like to run around and kind of flank people. Now, in terms of perks, this is what I'm running on most of my classes. Let me pick one here where I actually use 2. So, for this one here, when I go into perk 1 section, I go with Ghost. You have to go with Ghost. It counters UAVs, pings, and relay. Dexterity is a pretty good one. Reload and switch weapons faster. You got Recon, which gives you a larger mini-map. But for the most part, I'm going to go with Ghost and maybe stack that with Dexterity or Recon, but Ghost is a must on each character, for me at least, okay? Now, in terms of this section here, I go with, what do I go with? Attack, resist, momentum? I go with momentum. Sprint faster over time, jumping, sliding, and wall running will reset your momentum. Hardline, listen, I'm not good enough to really get that many kill streaks anyway. Attack, resist, I don't really get stunned and stuff like that from a lot of flashbangs or anything like that. Tracker, I tried where you see recent enemy trails even when they are cloaked. Didn't find that useful. Cold-blooded makes you resistant to thermal sights, perception, and personal radar. I don't know. For me, I'm sticking with momentum, but you might want to go with hardline if you think you can get a lot of kill streaks, because the fact that you gain bonus points for kills, but also 2 assists will count as a 1 kill in terms of your bonus for hardline. Now, in the last section, I go with pinpoint. Outline enemies when dealing or taking weapon damage. I was going with marksman for a while, which kind of like is an old Infinity Ward perk where at long ranges you can actually see the enemies, like its username and stuff like that. So I'm going to read this verbatim. Acquire enemy names from a greater distance. Reduce flinch to primarily affect sniper rifles, but gives a very minor benefit to other weapons. I was using this for a while, and then I just stopped, because you know what? When I'm looking at these people, they're so much better than me that even though their name would pop up and I could see where they are, I would just instantly get murked. So right now, I'm going with Pinpoint, where outlines enemies when dealing or taking weapon damage. Engineer, man, I loved Engineer in Black Ops 2, but I don't really find it that much useful here. I don't see a lot of people using trip mines, although I did last night in Kill Confirmed. There was this one match where guys were throwing trip mines every 2 seconds, so it might have come in handy. Hardwired's another good choice. In the beta, well, no, actually in private matches, I set up, I was using Dead Silence a bit to see how it's like, but you know what? This game doesn't have anything like Call of Duty Ghosts with Amplify, where you hear enemy footsteps better. That's what I really relied on when playing good old Infinity Ward games, Call of Duty Ghosts. So right now it's going to be the NV4, the ERAD, and I'm just testing out the HVR, and I just unlocked this thing here, the Type 2, which I'm going to start playing around with, which actually you could turn it into a Kimbo auto pistol mode. I've been seeing a lot of people running me with that. Now this thing, I absolutely love this thing, the Seeker Grenade, okay? It's like a little spider mine. I've gotten a lot of double kills, especially when I see that there's some enemies taking B-Dom. If I'm playing Domination, I will throw it right on the Domination, and I will more than likely get 2 kills. I was using this thing here, the personal radar, when it first started out, but I would probably pass on that. What else am I using? Yeah, pretty much I'm just using that little spider mine thing here. Secret grenade, I'm sorry. I don't know, I want to call it a spider mine. But you might want to try out the this one right here, the personal radar, because I've noticed early on it'll show you if someone's really close, and also kind of the direction where all the enemies are coming from. So in terms of score streaks, I'm just going with the low ones, guys. I'm not good enough at this game. So I go UAV, a Scarab, and counter UAV. Scarab's a little remote-controlled hover thing that you send off, and hopefully you get some kills with it. Okay, so now we're in the Quartermaster here. Let's go to the Armory. Let's go make a weapon. So since I did buy the Season Pass, I do enjoy this game. Activision did provide this game for me. Thank you to Review, but I'm fully hooked in it. So here's where you could use your salvage to actually make something here, right? So if I was to go into, let's see, right now I can make the N4 Vigilance. So right now I'm using the N4 Exalted. Let's see what the difference is here. Sensor. Damage causes target to show on the minimap. I like that. Readiness reloads faster when mag is empty. Okay, we could use that, but I'm a panic reloader. What else can I make here? I can make this one, the RK3. Can I make any submachine guns? Okay, I can make a better version of the ERAD. Let's see. Sharpshooter. Increased damage range. Alright, you know what? I think we're going to make one of those. So we're going to use that. It's going to cost 200 salvage. Okay, we just made it. Close that. Let's go back to assault rifles, and let's go make this one here, the N4 Vigilance. Okay, we got it. There we go. Now we're going to go back into our menu here and actually equip those things. So if I go back into my first set here, when I choose this weapon, I go on my D-pad over and I equip it. There we go. Now I've got it. So it's got sensor, damage causes targets to show on minimap, and readiness reloads faster when mag is empty. Let's do the same thing with the ERAD here. So I'm going to choose that, go on my D-pad to the right, and I've got myself the Ascendant Sharpshooter. Increased damage range, because I definitely find with the SMGs, I like to have range. I do want to get that. Oh, I can't wait to get that legendary Karma 45. So we're going to go with that, and that's pretty much how salvage works. So let's go back into the Quartermaster. Now, since I bought the Season Pass, I got a bunch of the supply drops. So let's actually see what's in a few of these things. No, I don't plan doing a whole bunch of videos opening up supply drops. So, alright, I got a head for my striker class, I got a light machine gun camouflage, and a knife camouflage. Alright, let's open up another one here. Let's see what we get. We got another camouflage for handguns, we got a sniper rifle, EBR 800 Purge, which is legendary, and we got the Grasshopper Phantom Head. Now, I guess if you're a sniper, that probably would be good, but for me, I don't use sniping at all. You die way too fast in this game. Okay, we got the R3K Eclipse Assault Rifle. We got the we got a tactical pink camouflage for a shotgun, and we got the body for the Synaptic. Okay, that's another thing I forgot to show you. If you go back into your rig here, you can actually personalize it and choose different like head types, stuff like that. And head, and I think you could choose body. You could choose the gestures. I think, yeah, these all come from actually. No, okay. Some are available from mission teams, and then some are available from supply drops. Same thing with the taunt. I think they're, where are they? Yeah, supply drops. Okay, so all of your taunts come from supply drops. So let's open up just a few more of those things, burn through them. I really don't see the big difference in doing a rare or common. Who cares? All right, so we got a reticle, we got a gesture, and we got a camouflage for shotguns. Let's open up 2 more. Just burn through these. See if we get anything good. Okay, we got another light machine gun. We got some more salvage. And we got the bird brain calling card. Let's open up this last one here. See if we can get a weapon out of it. All right, we got a striker head. We got a submachine gun camouflage. And we got a Envy standard reticle. So let's go take a look at that camouflage real quick. So if I got to my, that was for submachine gun. So if I go here, personalized camouflage. All right, so this was the new one I just got right here. So it's called Digital Onyx. So in your camouflages here, you can see you got mission teams, extras, all sorts of stuff in terms of your weapon camos if you want. You have accessories, and I don't actually know how to unlock these things. I'm assuming they might be just through playing the game. Okay, here we go. So you can get them through multiplayer, or you can get them through mission team, or quartermaster. That's going to be from, obviously, supply drops. I am not prestiging any weapons because it will lock it back into having no attachments. You're going to have to re-unlock everything. But for the most part, I find it's pretty fast in terms of unlocking attachments. I was surprised how quickly I unlocked all the attachments from my NV4. I found that in Black Ops 2, I always felt that was such a freaking grind, was just to play using the gun without the perks you want in it or the attachments you want in it just to unlock them. That was really annoying. So that's it. That's all I got for you guys. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think and what your favorite weapons are in Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. So do me a favor, drop a like of this video only if you see fit. Follow me on Twitter at Mesa. Check out my stream, usually on YouTube, and that's it. I'm out of here like Vladimir.